Then we could start by recapping.
Sure.
Yeah. You were here 2 weeks ago. This is what I wrote. Still doing well with the previous issues, including the GERD, acid reflux. Left shoulder, I wrote it as some bothersome or same bothersome. Left knee or knees are still good. Hands ache at the end of the day. It's becoming more frequent. Bowel movement is good at 2 or 3 times a day. And I think it's because there was something. It's either the shoulder or maybe because of the digestive system, your acid reflux. I wanted to try out what works better for you.
Mm-hmm.
And why did I write down number 2 and then number 1? I asked you to try number 2 first because we were doing number 1
Before.
previously. So
Yes.
just in case, why don't you take number 1 if number 2 doesn't work out, or once you finish number 2, resume number 1 and do the comparative difference.
Yes.
Okay.
So all that is accurate and
No.
correct.
Okay, okay. Good.
My knees are still doing
Mhm.
well.
Okay.
I've actually done Pilates 3 times now without difficulty. I still have to do a very modified version, so I'm not like over bending or putting weight on a bent knee. The shoulder is becoming more problematic. It used to be sort of limited range of motion. Now there's more pain associated with the limitation in my movement.
Okay.
So that part's unfortunate, but that's okay. My hands do still hurt. In fact, I find I can do this now. There's times where I can't close this without it hurting lots. And I definitely can't like squeeze it. So that's, my right hand's definitely worse than my left hand. I don't seem to have the same issues as much, but I do end up with soreness. Like for example, when I'm driving to and from Monterey Park, it's a long enough drive that I think I tend to white knuckle it as well, so I'm holding very tensely to the wheel sometimes. So by the time I get there, it hurts so much to sort of release and exercise them. I find if I'm trying to do a lot of writing, that bothers me, but typing doesn't seem to bother me too much at this point. And then as far as my bowels, I find that they're actually a little looser now since I started the second formula, and which is okay, neither really here nor there, but I have found that there were several nights where even when I stopped eating early, when I went to lay down for bed, I felt like there was the acid there, which I didn't used to feel that if I stopped eating early enough and if I avoided things that tended to upset my system some.
So your acid reflux is, sorry, repeat that again? About the acid reflux is increased? Outcome as in it's increased, or is it you're noting that the characteristic is there?
No, I feel like it's increased because I was only having it say once every few weeks for a while, and I've had it 3 or 4 times since the new formula.
Three or four times since last visit, which was 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
Prior, you were experiencing that once every few weeks. Okay. And I think I gave it to you because of the shoulder then, but it doesn't mean the other one doesn't help with the shoulder.
Correct.
We were testing to see which one would be better. I think what I'm hearing is that overall, you can't tell.
Right.
But things are worsening and some things are staying better. That's the pattern that you're seeing. You're not seeing something that's even better.
No, not overarching better than what the other one was. I'd say they're more comparable, but I do feel like the last one I had GERD less frequently. I don't know that it's improved, or, well, I know my shoulder hurts more now, but I don't know if it's just because I continue to use it.
Okay. And when did you finish number 2?
I'm actually not done with it yet. I still have probably a week's maybe less than a week's worth.
Because if you were taking it once a day, I think you would have finished in 2 weeks.
I'm doing 5 scoops every
Okay.
time I have it.
Okay, all right, and you are not skipping, and you do have several days left. Okay,
Yeah.
then let's say you are taking sufficient enough. Yeah, then take number 1.
Switch back now or wait till I'm done with the current bottle and then switch?
Or I say switch to number 1 because the bow is becoming more frequent than before.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is about 3 or 4 times a day, from 2 to 3
Already.
times.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because when it's becoming 4 times a day, that's frequent. Okay, so then that was a test. Yeah, do the number 1. It's written as 5 spoons once a day, 4 days a week, which means it's not daily, but it seems like you want to do that daily.
Go back to number
Number
first formula.
1, yeah.
Daily.
What, daily, right?
Okay, I
because
was
it says
doing-
4 days a week.
Yeah, I was doing every other day, but it was easier to remember doing it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So.
Okay, so keep it that. Because I think it's just rate of improvement rather than saying this is better than the other. Okay, because I was looking at rate of improvement. Yeah. Okay. So then we keep the same. It seems like then the improvement rate, even before you were taking number 2, improvement rate has slowed down. And I could always do something different, but it's not really that much different, because what number 2 was that much different. But number 1, if I make variation, it could be better, but I'm not sure. It's not that much different, but that doesn't mean it's not that much different.
Right.
It could be a really better fit.
Yeah.
Okay. And besides, you have number 1 left, just continue to take that, and then next time, well, maybe we'll just do the variation of number 1.
Sure.
And I'll put a note in here.
Sure.
Possibly Lin Tang or next time. Okay, I write this down so
Perfect.
we can revisit this.
And then just so you know, I'm actually going on vacation
Right.
next week, next Wednesday.
Hawaii.
Yes.
Ah.
And I'm not planning on taking all like my herbs and supplements and things.
When are you
It's
leaving
just
next week?
I leave on the 19th.
Today's the 15th. Why don't you take number 1 every day?
Okay.
Go on your vacation, see how you are, and then when you come back, resume 4 days a week.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. How long are you gonna be gone for?
Just a week, 21st to 28th.
Okay.
So.
You'll love it.
Oh, I love going there. It's the only place where I feel like I can truly relax because I don't feel the pressure to do things. When I went to Italy, I had to go see the Colosseum in Pompeii.
Walk around.
Yeah, because I thought I'd probably never go back there again.
Yeah.
Hawaii, I just go.
More leisure and let things go.
Yeah. Just
And I'm
no
curious too.
plans,
What are you
just-
gonna eat? Whatever they got, right? Right off of the nature there.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. So that would be fantastic.
Alright.
I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, I did want you to know because
Okay.
that's almost a full week that I won't be taking
Yeah.
it, and I don't
Okay.
know if that has any adverse
It'll be a good
effects or not.
test. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Very good.
Okay.